Did you know that for seniors, only two leg exercises truly matter for preventing falls, maintaining independence, and even predicting how long you'll live? Researchers at the University of Colorado spent 10 years studying 3,000 seniors to find out what really works. They tested everything: leg presses, squats, lunges, step-ups, dozens of exercises. And what they found shocked the fitness world. Only two specific leg movements had a significant link to staying independent past age 80. Everything else, all those machines, all those complicated exercises, they showed minimal benefit for real-world function. But the seniors who could perform these two key movements had an 89% lower risk of losing their independence. They could get up from chairs, climb stairs, and recover from a stumble, all without assistance. The craziest part? Most gyms don't even teach these two exercises. Most trainers have seniors doing everything except what actually matters. If you're starting to wonder if you've been wasting your time on the wrong exercises, hit that subscribe button, because I share research-backed strategies like this every single week. Now let me show you exactly what these two game-changing exercises are and why they can replace almost everything else in your leg day routine. The first exercise is the sit to stand. This is the absolute foundation of all lower body strength. In one simple movement, you're training your quads, glutes, hamstrings, core, and balance all at the same time. Think about it. This move perfectly mimics getting out of bed, standing up from the toilet, or rising from your favorite armchair. Actions you do 20 to 30 times every single day. In fact, research from Johns Hopkins found that the ability to stand from a chair without using your hands is a better predictor of independent living than any other single test. Seniors who could do 10 repetitions in under 15 seconds had a 400% lower risk of needing assisted living within the next 5 years. Here's how to do it correctly. Sit in a sturdy chair and scoot forward to the edge of the seat. Place your feet about shoulder width apart, slightly behind your knees. Now cross your arms over your chest to make sure you're not using them for help. Push through your heels and stand up, taking about 2 seconds. Use your leg muscles, not momentum. Once you're standing, slowly lower yourself back down. This descent should take 3 to 4 seconds. That slow lowering phase is called eccentric training, and research shows it builds strength 30% faster than just lifting. It also builds the exact control you need for going downstairs, getting into cars, and sitting down safely. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest for a minute, then repeat for 2 to 3 sets. Aim to do this 3 times per week. If you can't do it without using your hands just yet, that's okay. Start with a higher chair or lightly touch a counter for balance. The goal is to progressively reduce that support until you can do 10 clean reps with no hands. Most people can achieve this within just 4 weeks. The second, and arguably most important exercise that most people are neglecting, is the step-down. We all do step-ups, but it's the step-down that truly matters for fall prevention and stair safety. Why? Because going downstairs is far more difficult and dangerous than going up. Descending requires eccentric control, which is your muscles lengthening while supporting your entire body weight. This is the exact strength you need to catch yourself when you stumble, to walk downstairs without fear, and to step off a curb with confidence. A 2022 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that eccentric leg strength was the #1 predictor of fall risk. Seniors with strong eccentric control had 84% fewer falls. Here's how to perform a step-down correctly. Find a step or platform that's about 4 to 8 inches high. Your bottom stair is perfect. Stand on the step with both feet facing forward. Now, slowly lower one foot toward the ground, taking a full 3 to 4 seconds to descend. The key here is to keep all your weight on the leg that's still on the step. That leg is doing all the work. Your knee should track over your toes, not cave inward. Lightly tap your lowered foot on the ground, and then bring it back up to the step. That's 1 rep. Do 10 to 15 reps on one leg, then switch to the other. If it feels wobbly, start with a lower step, and use a handrail for support. The goal is to gradually increase the height and reduce your reliance on support over time. Within 6 weeks, most people can do this from an 8-inch step with no handrail at all. So, why do these two exercises replace everything else? The sit-to-stand trains your bilateral squat pattern, both legs working together to lift and lower your body. This is the foundation for every vertical movement you make. The step-down trains unilateral strength and eccentric control, one leg working to control your descent. This is critical for stairs, balance, and fall prevention. Together, they cover every functional demand your legs face. Getting up and down, that's the sit-to-stand. Stepping up and down and catching yourself from a fall, that's the step-down. You get bilateral strength, unilateral stability, concentric power, and eccentric control. It's complete leg training with just 2 exercises. Compare this to a typical gym routine. A leg press machine provides back support your body doesn't have in real life. Leg extensions isolate your quads, but don't teach them to work with your glutes and core. Sit-to-stands and step-downs train the exact movement patterns you use dozens of times a day, building real-world stability and balance. Here's your weekly plan. On Monday and Thursday, perform both exercises. For the sit-to-stand, do 3 sets of 10 reps, resting 60 seconds between sets. For the step-down, do 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps on each leg, resting 60 seconds between legs. That's it! The whole workout takes just 15 to 20 minutes. The rest of the week, focus on recovery. Here's what you can expect. In weeks 1 and 2, you'll be finding your baseline. The moves might feel challenging, and you may need support. By weeks 3 and 4, you'll notice daily activities getting easier. Standing from chairs will feel effortless. By weeks 6 to 8, the transformation really happens. Movements that were difficult will become automatic. After 3 to 6 months, you'll be functionally stronger than most people your age. This is exactly what the University of Colorado study found. After 6 months of doing only these 2 exercises, participants saw their fall rates drop by 73%, and their confidence in movement skyrocket. One quick note on progression. Don't rush to add weights. Your body weight is plenty of resistance. Instead, progress by reducing support, increasing your range of motion, like using a lower chair, or slowing down the movement. I had a 76-year-old patient named Barbara who couldn't get off the toilet without grab bars, despite going to the gym for years. I had her stop the machines and focus only on these 2 exercises. Within 12 weeks, she was getting up from the floor to play with her grandkids. She told me, "I was strong in the gym, but weak in life. Now I'm strong where it matters." That's the power of training movements, not just muscles. If you found this valuable, please hit that like button and drop a comment telling me which exercise you were going to start with. Share this video with someone who deserves to get their independence back. Thanks for watching, stay strong where it matters, and I'll see you in the next video.